Okay, so next theme is flooding of Station Road. I request the host to please share the screen.
Good afternoon, everyone. On the behalf of our whole team, I am Divyangna, along with my teammate Samriddhi, are going to give a presentation on the topic flooding of Station Road, which is a part of the workshop Intergenerational Memories. Today, we are going to discuss the drainage pattern of Station Road and the area around it, and how it has been deteriorated over the years, starting from our grandparents' generation to the current one.
Starting from the ancient time, when Manzing visited Kashipur, he described the area as a marshland full of fish ponds. Later, the Britishers came and planted eucalyptus trees to soak up the water, and people started using them as windbreakers. So, what is the geography of Kashipur? It is located in the southwest of Kamau region and is an area of the Rai. It is drained by minor rivers and lakes, primarily by the Dhela River. The soil consists of clay, sandy, and medium sandy and gravel soil. In the past, the elevation of roads was lower than that of the shops, but due to cementing of roads and layering them again and again, the road and the city are all the same level, and water gets filled in the shops during monsoons. Apart from the municipal corporation, it's the fault of the citizens that this condition worsened over the years. People excessively built shops along the roads, didn't care about the local greenery, encroached onto the road, and failed to think of their responsibility of maintaining the city. And thus, there was social disconnect.
One such incident was around 2016 when Avas Vikas was flooded during monsoon. Water started accumulating there and houses got flooded. In order to drain the water out of houses, people broke down the wall between the temple and the shop at the right side. All this resulted in drowning of the priest of the temple by getting stuck in the temple drain. Now here we can see the bird eye view of 2004 and 2006. Notice the population here and in the next slide too. So if we look at the view in 2019, then we clearly see the city has become congested. Here are the comparative analysis among three generations. There were orchards and trees of various varieties along the road in the past in front of Radheshyam building. But due to rising population, these trees and orchards gradually diminished and are now replaced by shops. Since 1950s, there were eucalyptus at the roadside that are considered as windbreakers. But due to urbanization, these trees were cut down in around 1990s, and later in 21st century, wild creepers and weeds started growing. During our grandparents' generation, there was a pond behind the wall. Later, during 1980s, that is our parents' generation, that place became a spot of enjoyment. But slowly the pond dried up due to rise in industrialization and urbanization. All this resulted in the choking of sewer line and thus leading to flooding. Our suggestion for this is that these sewer lines must get broader and deeper.
Now, here in this map, we see the station road and various trains in existence from 1950. The blue circles show the existence of ponds in the past formed during groundwater springs. Here we can see a drain on Chandra petrol pump moving along Radheshyam building and then ending up at Bani Boutique in an open pond. The Nala was later given to Kashipur town to be in use for the whole city. But since the size was very small, it led to flooding of Station Road all the way till Chhatri Charaha, as well as the KPC school in front of it. For now, our suggestion to this problem is to move the drain behind the railway station block and bring it southwards within the railway land to finally drill it on the Dhela River. For the efficient revival of our city, our first aim should be restoring social connect. For it's the foremost duty of the citizens to look after the place they're living in. It's our negligence that has resulted in this downfall, and now it's on our own to bring back the trees in the gardens and the ponds and the lakes.
It's high time we realize that if no precaution is taken for the betterment of the city, we can surely expect a scary picture in the few years. Thank you.